George, I don't know, you got are we down by Olaf's house?
No, we're in Ipswich.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
We're in Ipswich.
And we're late. That's why we're starting mail call from.
Because we're actually on the other side of Ipswich, not our side of Ipswich, where it's actually quite a distance. How many miles do you think it is?
I want to say it's like 15 miles across Ipswich, because it's 6 miles to downtown Ipswich from Goldy's farm, and it's 6 miles to the beach. So 12 miles, because it's 12 miles to the beach from Goldy's farm.
So we're 12 miles away from home. And not only that...
No, we're not 12 miles now. We're about 5 miles away. Because we're...
Oh, we'll just stop and we'll jog the rest of the way home.
Yes, why don't you do that? That'd be great. And we'll give you CPR.
Yes. On the back of a donkey. I think actually probably George could handle me because he's quite big. We've been out having donkey shenanigans.
That's what we've just done. Yeah,
yes.
Shenanigans.
Yes.
I had to drop off more monkey fists and a big monkey ball with Betsy Frost, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I told her I was bringing my friend Angus, who wants to meet her and go shopping? Wouldn't it be funny if I told her that? And then I showed up with Angus the donkey. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
And Betsy Frost is Betsy Frost Design. She sells a bunch of Goldy's Farm merchandise and sells a lot of it, which is bizarre. My mother's at home frantically making monkey fists.
In her sweatshop.
In her sweatshop. And it's so fantastic because it keeps Carlene so busy and gives her purpose. And it's also raising money for what we do. So it's a win-win for everybody.
It sure
is. Betsy and I, we ride horses together. She actually rides one of the rescue horses. And so we went into the shop with Angus, and Betsy almost fell over laughing. And then we did a little promo video for the Donkey Derby, which is coming on Sunday. We have Amber that's coming in tonight. She's
with Ben.
And the people from Colorado, that is. And then we have donkey training for the next 2 days. And then we have food coming from Betty Tingley. And we've got the donkey party on Saturday night. Donkey race, we start gathering at 8 o'clock in the morning. It goes off at 9. And hopefully everything's under control. And right now, so then after we went to Betsy's, then we picked up another donkey. And
you have to rewind. You totally have to rewind. We took Charlie and Angus in the trailer because we don't like trailering animals by themselves. So we decided that we'd park.
No, it's not Charlie. This is Frank.
Frank.
Yeah, you keep calling him Charlie.
You called him Charlie. You said we've got Charlie in the trailer, and I was like, okay.
I meant to say Frank.
Close enough.
I did call him Charlie, right?
Small grey donkey.
They look alike. The only way you can tell, Charlie's a little bit bigger and has the fluffy ears.
Yeah, and I thought, you know what? That's fine. Excellent. So it is definitely Frank, so that's even better. My eyes do not deceive me.
Right.
And so we parked them where only place you can park a trailer in Ipswich, which was a wee bit away. So then we started making our way down to Betsy's shop. And it was a very slow process because, firstly, obviously, when you're out with donkeys, everybody wants to stop and take pictures and chat with the donkeys, which is perfect for training.
You have a schedule.
Yeah, well, they have a schedule because there's all these blinking flower boxes all the way along.
Oh, right. They were eating them.
Honestly, it was like artisan salad box, wasn't it? I was like, no.
I forgot that problem.
Yeah. So we'll we eventually made it, and I stayed outside with Frank, who I've told everybody is Charlie. And then we went for a wee walk, and we had people stopping and taking pictures from California. We're so interstates. So they had an absolutely super time, and it's all wonderful training because it's actually very busy in that main street.
It's a very busy main street.
Yeah, it's very loud.
My car got hit.
Well, we didn't get hit by anything. Yeah. And then we went to, all the people came out from the savings bank.
Yep.
So we went to see them.
I don't know what you did. I came out of Betsy Frost's shop with Angus, and I had no idea. I handed him to you.
Yeah, I took Angus.
And then I went back in for a few minutes with Betsy, and I came back and I literally was walking around town asking people if they'd seen a woman and 2 donkeys. And they were like, a woman and 2 donkeys? And I'm like, by the look of your face, no, you haven't.
So we visited with lots of people, I would say, and that was absolutely super. So that was perfect training. And then we went to play with the trains. And they're noisy because they clang. So that was also very good for noise training. And
it's amazing how quickly we can put together a donkey that's like therapy proof, that can go into a nursing home and go into a hospital and behave themselves. Because I mean, well, Angus right now is our best because he's so young and impressionable, but Frank has only gone on a few jobs with us. But today he was walking over cracks in the sidewalk, had to walk over a painted
until we got to, what's that knobbly bit in the crosswalk? So when you come back onto the pavement side, there's all these little knobbly bits, and he stood there and he went, oh, I don't think so. So we've got his backside in the road, and we're going, no, we really strongly suggest you should come on. The road. And Angus is like, seriously?
Really? Yeah.
So he did. It was really good.
He just had to process it for a minute.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, like Angus and Delight yesterday had to go in a very, very small elevator. And I don't know if Delight's, they've both been on elevators before, but it was exceptionally, it was a utility.
Or was it clunky?
A clunky utility elevator that just had room for myself, the staff member, and then the 2, we were scrunched in there, and they both were just so good. So yeah, it's we're taking them down to see the train or taking them to see Betsy Frost might seem like a crazy thing to do, but it's good training.
Yeah, it's very good training.
And if we can pump out some nice therapy donkeys, it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
So there goes Carly. I don't know where she's going. Wave to Carly. Carly.
So after we'd done our tour of Ipswich High Street, we then went to find a donkey, because the donkey is coming to visit with us and take part in the Donkey Derby on Sunday. But he's also going to go home. He's lost his partner, so he's also going to go home once he's paired up with one of our donkeys. And
George is one of my donkeys that I adopted out as a part of Equine Rescue Network. He came from one of the worst kill pens in the country, which is Bastrop, Louisiana, and we nursed him back to health. And he's a really nice donkey. And I just we're trying to collect donkeys for this donkey run. And I don't know if I don't think he's been involved in any of the donkey derbies, but he's very halter broken. He's a nice donkey, but boy, was he so happy, because he's been alone for a couple days, and he was so happy to see the other donkeys. Elizabeth and I were preparing ourselves for the battle to get him onto the trailer, but he ran on.
No, that wasn't the first battle. The first battle was we were worried whether or not we were going to get arrested. Oh, right. Because Janine said, oh, there's the paddock he's normally in. We must go down this private driveway. Please do not enter. Yeah, so we drove down.
Beachfront properties.
Beautiful, lovely property.
Big mansions.
Yeah. And she said, you can't see the barn. You just get out and go over the hill. And so I'm at the back of somebody's house.
You wander around the backyard and see if you find a donkey.
I did find their dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Janine, I think we might be at the wrong house.
Yeah, let's go to the other mansion next door.
Yeah. There's no dog, so we went down to see the other mansion. And after we'd seen that mansion, we couldn't find the blinking donkey. We thought we would just have to keep walking up and down the road until we found one, which we did eventually.
He was across the street.
He was across on the other side of the street. Yeah. So there was nobody at home, so we just took him. Yeah, because we're like that. That's how we roll.
Yeah. So, but we did discuss the fact that I've heard that there still is a law that if you steal a horse, you can be hanged for it.
And I said,
that's a horse, not a donkey.
Yeah.
Part of the equine family. I wonder if that would happen if we would get hung.
Oh, you're driving the truck, not me, so I'm not worried about it.
You were complicit in the conspirator.
Anyway, he's absolutely lovely. And he's like a very big Harley.
He's like he's cuddly.
He is cuddly. He's really beautiful.
Because this donkey, about 2 years ago, she contacted me because he got sick and was so sick that he couldn't, how we've had problems with donkeys standing up before? he got botulism and he couldn't stand up. They thought he was going to die. And she slept in the barn with him. It was in the winter on a cot for 2 weeks, and he survived. So he doesn't even think he's a donkey anymore. After he's lived with a woman sleeping next to him for 2 weeks, and his best friend is that dog because he's been lonely for a couple days.
Will that dog be okay?
Yeah, the dog will be fine. She's on her way home from work.
Okay.
They're taking the dog. They're going on vacation too.
Well, we could have taken the dog too.
Yeah, we could have taken the dog.
Right, you're going to have to hold this while I get the mail.
No, you keep talking. I'll grab the mail.
Oh, excellent. Even better. So,
I thought we were in the Volvo. I'd have to open the door.
oh, dear me. So we've got 3 donkeys on the trailer. Frank. I'm glad that's Frank because it doesn't look like Charlie to me. We've got Frank. We've got our Angus, and we have this other donkey that's coming in to be matched, and he is called George, and he's absolutely gorgeous. So we're sitting in the driveway now. Janine has gone to the mailbox, which you can't really see. She's gone to the mailbox to get the mail because we ran out of time, because firstly we couldn't get down Main Street because of our attractive donkeys, and secondly we couldn't find the right house. But we're all A-OK. I think your mother might...
Paper's here today.
I think your mother might have given up writing on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's because she's been too busy with her...
with her cottage industry.
Yes. She should sell them on eBay. It definitely keeps her busy. She could sit there. She likes doing it. Keeps her hands agile. And do we need to stop at the next pickup or?
Yeah. This is what we do. Sometimes Carlene really just finishes me off because she goes down the golf cart and she gets the mail, whereas I walk down the drive and I get there and I'm like, no mail. Okay. And then I have to storm all the way back up, and then we have to come to the mail hut. Can you see the mail hut? Where is the mail hut? There is the mail hut. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm awful with this. I'm just going to turn it back around. I give up. And this is your usual reversed picture. And the reason your picture is reversed is because when I do it, you cannot hear, because the if I turn the camera around and use it the other way, then what happens is I knock the microphone out. That looks like a cake.
It does look like a cake.
Ha ha ha. Oh, how can it be a cake? A cake. I've got two cakes in my freezer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, we get a lot of people coming, so
okay.
Cakes will be
Did
good.
you check any of the other stuff?
The other stuff is all yours.
Yes.
Again.
Yes. Look, see, there's our mail hut.
Yes, and it's always overflowing with Elizabeth stuff.
Because I don't do shopping.
Right. So.
And all the Chewy boxes when people send us beautiful stuff in.
I just know it's always full.
It's always full.
It's always full.
Yes.
All right, so you're going to go and... Okay, so my car's here. I'm going to go to there. I'm going to drop these guys off. So you go give me a call.
Right, okay.
You want to let the goats
You don't.
out?
You keep that.
Okay.
Right, okay.
You want to take this to my mother in case she wants it?
Yeah, hold on a second.
And take the cake. I'll carry the cake out. Here, let me just pull forward with you.
There's a cake.
I will carry the cake out.
Sorry, we're not going anywhere very fast.
And,
oh, there's our lovely goats.
Oh, no, wait, I know.
Hello, lovely goats. Oh, right. So, turning. Oh, my golly gosh. Right. Look at that. And I'm not turning this round because when I turn it round the other way, I always lose control of it. So here we go. I wonder if we can see our dog. No, the thing's shut. Right, here we go. Hi, Wanda! Hello, baby! Here's my Wanda. Here's my girl. Here's my girl. Wanda. Oh, where are you, darling? You gonna drive? Hello. She's a way off. Right, I better go. Right. Oh, Shoshin. See you later. Bye. Right, here we go. We're very mobile, yes. Hello. How are you? Hi, Larky. We got there very slowly. So I'm gonna. Oops, sorry, people. This is probably a bit ill-making. That's this week's though. I'm not bringing you old newspapers, you know.
This week too.
Oh, how did you read this week's? Right, here we go. Did it? Oh, that's weird.
I'm doing well though. Look at this.
Did you write anything in it? Right, hold on. I've got to find a way. Oh, that's massive. May I push this just back that way? Look.
There goes my whole operation. Damn it.
I've only just arrived as well. Right, you hold that, otherwise I'll knock it. Oh, penny. I'll just go that way a wee bit. I'll pop that down. Oh, I got it.
I know I have that one.
Well, you'd rather have that one.
Really?
Okay. Right, penny, back up, we love. Oh, do you happen to have your phone?
Would I happen to have a phone?
Yes.
What's
Watch your
my
toes.
phone?
I'm sliding. Hi, Penny, darling. Thank you very much. How have you been? What?
Nurse tomorrow morning at 7:30.
Did you book that?
Well,
7? Oh, are they coming here at 7:30? Yeah.
Yeah. This is doing really well though, damn it.
Which nurse is coming?
The nurse had screwed it up.
We went to the wrong house.
Oh no, that nurse was nice. I liked
She's
her.
lovely.
She was lovely. No, the one that screwed up the pills.
Oh,
That's not a good thing.
well, we'll check them afterwards.
Yeah.
That would be a good plan. Right.
Well, I'm going to have to set this by because I can't work on this and
Since I've stolen your table.
think about anything else at the same time.
Okay. So, how did your job go this morning?
What do I do?
You went out. I don't know what you did.
Oh, it went fine. There just weren't any people.
I know Carly said that. There was about 5 in total.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about it because we've got your numbers up because we did Ipswich High Street with the 2 donkeys and honestly we couldn't get moving because we saw lots of people. So we saw about 30. In fact, it might have been more than that because the whole of the Institutes of Savings came
That's
out.
where you were right now?
Yeah. Because we had to
Who
drop
invited you there?
Betsy.
Oh,
Because we had to drop your things off.
oh my, okay.
Well, it actually came about because we had to go and pick up George the donkey.
oh.
So we don't travel the donkeys by themselves.
Oh.
So we had to take 2 of ours, so there was no stragglers. So we took Angus and we took Frank, and then Janine said for a joke we would tell Betsy that we'd come and see her in her shop with our friend Angus, and of course Angus is a Scottish name, so she thought it was somebody I knew. And so Janine went in with Angus, who was delighted to go anywhere.
In Betsy's store.
Yeah. And I kept,
All that fragile stuff.
yeah, and I kept Frank outside, so we just toured the area. But it took us to get from the car park all the way over to the store. It took us about 20 minutes because everybody stopped you, and somebody's dance school came out, and so there's a picture of the 2 donkeys, and these girls at the back going, oh! It's like, okay. In fact, we must have seen about 40 or 50 people because the whole of the Institute of what's that? Institute for Savings, they came out, so we were there as well. So we did a grand tour. So I was
Okay, well, I'm really glad to hear that.
yes. So I will send those numbers to. So that's where we were, and then wait for this one. We were picking up George. George is gorgeous. He's like a very big Harley, and he's cuddly. But we couldn't. Well, Janine couldn't remember the address, so we turned up at somebody's house. She said the barn must be in the back. So I took the lead rope. She said, just you go and find the barn. And I'm way back. This is on the banks of the river. And I'm like, uh-huh. And there's a dog. And I'm like, yeah, I can't see a barn. And I went back. I said, I don't think it's a barn, Janine. She went, oh, we must be in the wrong place. So she had to reverse the trailer. It was a really tight, beautiful specimen tree in the middle of the driveway and a circular drive. And she's like, forward, back to get round. So we eventually got back and made a very graceful exit. And then we went to another property, and the donkey wasn't there. And then we went to another one, and then we saw a wee barn across the road. We were like, aha!
There you
So
go.
it better be the right donkey we've got because we're not taking it back. So there.
Okay, well, I'm certainly glad you got that taken care of. But the publicity in town is always good.
Yes. And Betsy was delighted to see Angus. And she was even more delighted to get your monkey fists.
Good. She asked for 4 of them. 4 white ones. I have 2 white ones and a blue one so far.
Well, I'm quite sure the donkeys will be happy to deliver them at another date.
Right. Any rate, that will be done.
It's actually such good training for them because that main street's really busy.
Yeah.
You know, all the cars. And we stood at the side at the train tracks, and there was a big train going by. And, you know, they don't bat an eyelid, really.
Yeah.
Very good. And that's just what we want to see, really.
It's like service dog training. You just train them.
Yeah, I'm thinking we could probably get Angus on a train.
Good.
Yeah. We could go all the way to, what is it, Rockport it goes to, that train?
It can either go to Rockport or Newburyport.
Well, that'd be handy because there's a job in Rockport that the driving's a bit iffy to get to. We might arrive there a bit frazzled.
No. You were in Ipswich. You were already on the Newburyport train.
Oh, is that the Newburyport?
It splits in Beverly.
Oh well.
They go either to Rockport or Newburyport.
I suppose we could have gone down the way to Beverly.
Yes, I know. Well, that's where I trained because you can take a train into Boston, and 7 minutes later you can get on a train and come back.
Even better.
Even better. So,
Yep. So,
okay.
been a bit of a boring day then, huh?
You know, not too bad.
So,
I never really finished my night's sleep.
oh,
I never really finished sleeping last night. And I'm like that now still.
yes. You get days like that though, don't you? It's what happens when you don't get... Did you get sleep during the day or were you on your ropes?
Yes. Well, I wasn't ready to go when Carly came in here and says, we're ready in the driveway. They got the dogs loaded. We still have pajamas on.
That's not like you.
No.
You're normally like, out the door, we've got to be on time.
I know. But I had Daily Daily done.
Oh, that's even better.
That was good. So anyway,
So this is all good. So it's been quite an active day, and it's probably just going to get even more active because we're in the run up to.
we are in the run up. I
We are
hope we're
in the
ready.
run-up.
I hope we're prepared. She's,
As prepared as we normally are.
huh?
As prepared as we normally are.
Well, okay.
It all falls into place. We've got everything. You know what it's like working with animals.
I know. We're going to work. I'm worried about the paperwork.
Oh, the paperwork's fine.
Is it? Insurance? Okay. I got it.
Yep, we're all. Yep, and I've got the waiver. I just need to change the waiver from change a bit the wording in the waiver,
Oh, okay.
so we're covered in the waivers for the farm.
Oh, good.
So,
Because I think for a while I thought it was just stuff I did because I had the coverage.
yes, but you see, we also have always run the donkey walks and the equine things under Equine Rescue Network Meredith.
Yeah.
And this is, and I suppose the thing is,
Paperwork.
yeah, technically that's what we're doing again. So what we do is the same for on here. We have the waiver for on here for this farm, and we also have the waiver for the equine side of it on Meredith, and we also have a Meredith farm waiver. You'll enjoy that. It's lots of paperwork,
Oh, yeah.
and there must be a way at some point to get it to the stage that you can fill it online, and then it's just there. Saves a lot of trees.
I could fill things out online and they lost forever.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit like that too. So we leave that to Janine, who I think has got the T-shirts orders up and running. The T-shirt orders up and running.
Oh, okay. Because
Yes.
she's got the T-shirt, doesn't she?
Yes.
How many cartons have we got?
I don't know. They're all in the back of the Volvo.
Well, there can't be that many, but the Volvo.
Well, I think what she left with them is that we got a variety of sizes just now, and we'll get them up and running, and then that will leave us with, if people have got sizes that we don't have, we'll just keep running them.
Whatever.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll end up with lots of T-shirts, and then we'll change our name next year, which we won't. because it took us so long to decide on this one.
Jesus. I tell you, there are times
On a daily basis. You just have to have the right attitude, though, don't you?
all right.
And a good sleep, I think.
A good sleep helps. I'm not up on my sleep.
No, but you've got your cozy blanket.
I know it's so damn dirty now. It just stands up in the corner by itself. No, I have a word of wisdom to pass along.
Mm-hmm.
I had tried that melatonin. Not good.
Oh,
I did not have a good time with it. And I haven't had anything, and so I started to slide back into Benadryl, and the doctor said, you shouldn't do that. And she said, try a quarter of a melatonin.
mm-hmm.
Now that doesn't make any sense at all, but it worked. Two nights I had to cut it up with scissors, because it's gummy.
Okay.
And I took only a tiny little piece of it, and I slept. Now, whether that was an accident or not, I don't know. But so far, I'm reporting success on that one.
Isn't that peculiar?
Very strange.
Yeah, I've had no success. I actually stay awake with melatonin.
Well, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it at all.
Well, try a quarter.
Yeah, but then I might not get up in the morning. That's what worries me.
No, it was very good.
And you didn't feel foggy in the morning?
No worse than usual.
Excellent. Well, that's a recommendation.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm a bit worried because then you said this morning you were still in your PJs when you were supposed to be out on a job.
I didn't have it last night.
Or you didn't have it last night. That's where you went wrong.
No.
And it's just a quarter of a gummy.
Quarter of a gummy. You cut it up with scissors.
Okay.
I got them here. Don't go buy any. I got a big bottle someplace.
Well, look, so there is people ordering shirts online already.
Oh dear me.
Yes.
Look at the outgoing mail pile over there already.
Yes.
That's from the prizes from the last
Yes.
episode.
We're getting there.
The postage bill is going to be horrendous.
Yes.
It's just unbelievable.
Well, yes. The order form, and I checked it for Janine, is on the top of the Goldy's Farm webpage. And if you type it in, it's underneath the menu bar. And you just click on it, and then I think as of this afternoon, there was a choice of the crew neck t-shirt, a cap, which does actually have the logo on it, and a V-neck t-shirt. And what Janine's hoping to do is get better pictures of the t-shirts and the caps. It's just we're not quite there yet because we needed to get them up quickly. So it's on there, and we'll get it all organised, and then with our fair hands, we will package them and mail them. It may be after the Donkey Derby because it's a bit chaotic at the moment.
There's a lot of it. We're going to.
Yes.
That's an expression around here that's gotten to be a little bit too much.
Is it like an around to it?
Yeah, later, soon.
Yes.
Stuff like that. We have a large problem with that.
Well,
Look, trying to get the person right over there, that box and that whole pile of stuff.
yes. So that's what our plan is. And these people are coming in at 10 o'clock tonight. So
Ooh,
it's
okay, yeah.
Amber and Ben are coming in. Brad's not been able to make it because he's dealing with emergencies up in Colorado. So it's Amber and Ben, which is super, and they are getting an Uber straight to their hotel, and then they will be down here tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And we'll start with the donkey training, getting our halters matched with one's donkey, which is going to be fun. And then after that, we'll make sure that we've got 10 running donkeys to do the 5-mile race, and 10 people that we're thinking are matched with those donkeys. And then we've got the 2-mile race for people who might want to walk, jog. And we've got donkeys capable of that. And then we've got the 1-mile race. That's for the sensible people who just want to walk.
Okay.
And we've got the donkeys who would prefer
You
to
have
do
enough
that.
ropes.
And we haven't. No. We
She
may
took a
need-
bunch of them.
I know. Where did she take them?
She took her to Betsy's.
Oh.
And then she complained about them.
Well, those were our ropes for the derby.
Huh?
I thought those were our ropes for the derby.
Well, you need more ropes now?
Oh, yes, now that she's taken the ropes
It
away.
doesn't, the ropes don't take me a long
Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. And
that's what, Sunday?
yes, for Sunday.
Oh, my God.
Yes. And then we are expecting to work, and I'll try and video as much as possible. The donkeys will be starting on here, and then somehow we're going to have to manage to take them from here over to Meredith before.
Why can't you just run them through town?
They'd be exhausted. Can you imagine
It's
them?
not that far.
Right, which one do you want?
Huh?
Which one do you want?
Which ones do?
What donkey would you like?
Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'll chase them with a golf cart.
You're chasing with a golf cart. Yeah. Yeah. So, but I tell you what happened this morning. Pam went to do morning chores in Meredith, and Clancy and Chester being a bit special is inside, because I think where he was hunting all up and down the East Coast, so he's been clipped, and it was pretty chilly last night. So he wears a coat in the barn. So they're both stalled overnight. So she went to take them out, and this morning Pam gets to the barn really early, and this morning there was still a little nip in the air. So she's like, well, Chester being a bit precious, he'll have to keep his coat on. And so she put him out with his coat on. Clancy went over, and they play on their back legs and do all sorts of stupid stuff, until Clancy managed to get his hoof stuck in, I'm presuming it's his underbelly straps, in Chester's underbelly straps. He was then attached to Chester, who then ran off down the paddock with Clancy attached to him, and Pam said it was absolutely horrific. She wasn't sure what was going on, and somehow the jacket, the coat managed to undo at the front, came off, and Chester ran off, and Clancy's like, why is this wrapped round my leg? That's what happens when you've got 5-year-old.
No, that's horses don't do well with that sort of thing.
So that was our excitement this morning. So Chester being Chester.
Any sensible donkey would have said, wait a minute, what is this?
Yeah, but not those two horses. They're different. So anyway, so Janina's going back to Meredith to try and encourage Chester to put his blanket on again, which I think could be a long job. So that will be fun.
Okay.
Oh, right. So yes,
okay.
the form is at the top, and you're very welcome to send in a check with a post-it note telling us which address you would like the t-shirt sent to, and your sizes, if that suits you better than using PayPal. We certainly don't mind. Now, I'm just going to scroll through here.
Somehow I like that idea.
Which one do you like?
A check with a post-it note.
Yeah. Well, people have preferences, so. No. It was Frank that went out today. Definitely Frank. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking this.
Checking it twice.
Yes, we are going to get larger sizes in the V-neck tees. It's just we weren't sure if people would have preferred the crew neck, so it's a bit of trying it out to see, and then we'll get them all accommodated. But because the gentleman, I'm sorry I'm interrupting your snooze. I'll go fast. It's the gentleman said that now that we've got the motif on the computer, it'll be easy enough just to say we need that number, so that's good. Yes. Oh, Advil PM and take a glass of milk for sleeping. Advil PM. Advil
PM.
Yeah.
I'd read the label on that one, because Janine swears by Tylenol PM, and that's just Tylenol and Benadryl.
Ew.
That's
So
what the label says, I do believe.
the hats are not plain. They've got the Goldy's farm motif in the front, and Janine popped it up as a placeholder, and then we'll get the actual one once they've got to stitch them on, I think, And then once we get the actual hats, we'll replace it so you can see what you're looking at. So maybe hold off on the hats if you like.
I don't understand any of
The
this.
hats, we haven't got a picture of the hats with the Goldy's farm.
Yeah.
So she've just put up the black hat.
Oh.
Yes, we will. And we'll take better pictures of all of the t-shirts. So, we have children who run with the white goats, believe it or not.
Good.
Yes.
Them goats have a use for something.
And Carly and Mike are going to run, well, they're going to walk with the horned goats, or naughty goats, or really naughty goats.
Okay. Is that 2 people per goat?
Yeah, and a half. Well, there's only 4 of them. Yeah, 2 per goat. I'm getting my goat numbers mixed up.
Well, that's what we did with the reindeer.
Yes.
1 person on each
Yeah.
side. Those antlers.
I think we're okay for Mare and Foal at the moment, thank you. I was down with checking our little friend Flower this morning, who was in a very bad mood, I might add, but she's not bagged up. She's just grumpy.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
There was mail, but it wasn't for us. It was for Janine, so she's taken it. But we did bring the t-shirt in. Oh, did Janine bring a package in? Look, hold on 1 second.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, it's up there. Hold on a minute.
There it is.
A long sleeve t-shirt. Yes, we might do that. There's also a gilet, and Janine's looking at a long sleeve, sort of like a soft shell coat as well. So hang on 1 second, because I have forgotten. Goodness, this is what happens when we're all out of sync. Oh my gosh. This has got your name on it.
Huh?
Wow. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Watch your toes, I'm coming in. Will I just slip this?
Okay, next.
Right?
I haven't got a little paper there yet.
Okay.
Got them?
Well, I popped this on the ground. Oh my golly. Does it say who it's from? Oh my gosh.
Keep digging.
Oh, it's your Depixen!
It's what?
Your Depixen! Oh, thank goodness that came through.
Oh, goody.
That
You
is...
were looking for a cake, weren't you?
Well, do you know what was worrying me? I've got 2 cakes in my freezer, and I said to Janine, there shouldn't be another cake here.
Okay,
Thank
so that
goodness.
goes in my refrigerator.
Oh, that's very timely. No.
They are tremendously efficient.
Would you like it fridge or freezer?
Huh?
Fridge or freezer?
Fridge.
Fridge. I go put it
It
away.
goes in the back of the cheese department.
Okay. Right, it's in the back of the cheese department. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
2 pounds. Refrigeration, yep. Required, yep. Shipped, yep. Okay.
There we go. Oh, that's a relief.
Yes, it is.
I said, Janine said to me, it looks like it's in one of these cake boxes. I said, well, it can't be a cake. I said, because I have 2 in the freezer and I don't have room for any more. And she's like, oh, I forgot about your Depixen, so that must mean you're a Saturday injection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it last week, so that's 2 weeks. But
All right.
This is what is used to treat it.
Ooh. It's used to treat eczema, asthma, long-term sinus problems with nose polyps, esophagitis, puringo nodularis.
That's what I got.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
All the different things. And I'll tell you another thing. You're not gonna believe. My hair feels like it's had cream rinse. And I'm not sure that I'm not losing hair with this stuff. But anyway,
It doesn't look like you're losing hair.
well, it's very silky.
Oh.
Very weird.
You need to put your rollers in.
I put the rollers on, yes. Any rate, that's what's going on there.
Thank you, Betty. I'm going to take the cakes out on Friday because it's very warm in here, and we leave them on the surface. Well, we actually leave them in the oven with the door open, and they defrost well in time for Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Yes, we did. Thank you, Dee. And we opened it, and this was the pears that came through when Janine was here, and it had crackers, and it had mixed nuts, and it had cheese and pears. And I said, "This is one of these," and I knew you had sent one before, and it didn't have a name on it, so I'm so sorry. Thank you very much, Dee. It was Dee that sent those. Well, you're going to watch the race as live as I can get it, because I obviously won't be racing the 5 mile race. It will be going too fast. and I'm thinking Nick said, "I'll come and walk the race with you." So I was like, okay, so he and I might take up the rear of the 1 mile race. You could probably go in the golf cart that's over there.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't need to take your golf cart.
Oh, whatever. I could take my golf cart on my golf cart trailer if my golf cart trailer wasn't full of
Doors.
crap.
It's not crap, it's doors.
Doors. I don't need doors. I need the golf cart.
Oh, but you do need doors because they're going on your laundry bill that's going to free up
I'm
for
not
your
there.
laundry.
I'm not. I got an immediate problem.
What? There's someone
The
in
golf
it.
cart.
So that will be good. That's us. We're so organised. Anyway, so we've got another 3 donkeys coming in.
Really?
Yeah. We've got Susanna's donkeys are coming. So Jasper and Terence are coming. Oi, big butt. Jasper and Terence are coming. And we also have another donkey that has been living with someone else that we adopted out. So they're all ERN donkeys, which is lovely.
Good.
Right, now.
Are they going to be in costumes or anything?
I don't think the racers will. I think they're doing it for a timed result. But Janine has suggested that others can be in costumes. And yeah, the problem with putting a camera onto the golf cart is that the roads are very bumpy.
Yeah.
And you would probably dislodge the camera, and it wouldn't make for pleasant viewing.
We've tried that.
Yes, there are rubble tracks, so that would be slightly problematic. But we will try and keep the recording going as long as possible. And then obviously there's the recording on Saturday afternoon, because we're hoping to do things with the donkeys, with Ben and with Amber.
Okay.
And then there's the evening meal.
Oh, good.
As well. And also I'm hoping that you'll be glad to hear this, Fugan. We're going to have Nancy, when she comes tomorrow, she will start taking all this stuff, getting it ready in the tea tent. So I'm hoping we can try and get the other lights up. The problem with the other lights is we really wanted to put them around the Palm area, but that area is needing refurbished at the moment, and we haven't quite got right. It's structurally needing refurbished. So we haven't quite got round to that at this precise moment in time, but it's on the list of things to do. So we'll see how far we get. There's so much to do.
Well, I know that.
I know. Anyway, so that's us.
Here comes the door open.
Oh, hey Carly, are you okay?
Ah, no, water.
Water. Oh, you'll be up and at it. So, I don't know, is Betty, are you coming up to the farm for the weekend?
Who?
Betty. We were hoping she was going to be able to get up here. So, I'm sure she'll reply to us on here, hopefully. Right, that's us. Is that Wednesday done?
Okay.
Wednesday's done. Tomorrow is
That's
Thursday.
Wednesday done. All right.
Wednesdays.
Bye,
Totally done.
everybody.
Night, night.